YouTube. Today's video, we're going to be going through how to score more goals in FC 25, how to essentially use your passing and just score more goals as a team with quick passes. Let's get right into the clips. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So what we're going to be doing is going through a couple of highlights here I've got from the last few weeks and just really breaking down certain elements of the game. And just for this specific video, I wanted to focus on quick passes, fast passes with team when attacking. So that's why I labeled it, and that's what the clips came under. So I had a bunch of clips, and when I kind of categorized them, these are where they fell. So we're going to go through. I want to explain my thought process in these scenarios. It's going to be a mix of matches. You're seeing draft matches, you're seeing foot champs, you're seeing division rivals. It's going to be a mixture for all skill levels. We're going to go through. Now, right now, in this scenario, let me back away slightly. I do apologize. Okay. First goal, nice and simple. Nice little passes from the width. We go through to the center. Nice goal. But now this is where I want you guys to start using the L1 tactic. Okay, so in this situation, we see a couple of things there. I see that Messi is kind of open there with the ball. Sorry, not with the ball, but in space. And I know if I pass the ball to Messi, I then have a few options. Okay, now the first thing that stands out to me is if I get the ball to Messi, the one thing I've noticed in FIFA and FC, whatever you want to call it, is you need to be a little bit fast with your decisions and you need to sometimes think ahead. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is if I pass the ball there, the opponent is holding this player here. If I get the ball there and I turn, I can then have a nice through ball into Neymar. So that's what's going on in my head now. The other option is to press L1 here. If I press L1, what I could do is play a pass inwards and then I can run around and it can be a through ball over. Either way, I've got a few options, okay? Now, this is what the best players do. They look at the options and they find what's the most valuable. So right now, can you see how Neymar stopped? This is what I want to do here. I want to use this player as a decoy, okay? So that player that I just had, he's going to be my decoy runner. So we're going to back away. You see they're going to be tracking him. We play inwards. And now once again, just like I mentioned from earlier, Neymar is going to be my final product here, my final player to get the ball. So right now, I could turn inwards, okay? If I turn inwards, the problem I have is the defender is then one-on-one with me, okay? The defender is going to probably go that way as well and be one-on-one. So what I'd rather do is go outwards a little bit, play a nice little through ball to Neymar, and I know Neymar's got a 5-star weak foot, so once he's in that position, it should be an easy goal, okay? So let's see what I do and what I should have done. So you see, we back away, the defender thinks I'm going to commit, nice little through ball into Neymar, Neymar goes in, and from there, I should be doing a lot better. I get a very lucky rebound. Let's go through that shot and see what I could have done a bit better there. So let's back away, because I definitely butchered that shot there. So we're going to go through, so great pass into Mbappe, into Neymar here. I think the pass was a bit weak. So with Mbappe, what I should have done is I should have got the ball in front of Neymar. Like right now, I should have taken an extra touch downwards. So this is where you really want the ball. If I ask myself, where do I want the ball here? I don't want it there. I don't really want the ball there. No, I want the ball traveling. I want Neymar to run into the ball. I want to pick up the ball around there. You see the difference? The difference is Neymar can then run away from this defender, get into the space, and then can finesse or go Nepes, whatever I want to do. Because the ball was quite poor, you can see the defender's right on me. I don't have a lot of space here. I panic a little bit. He does back away. I probably could have scored anyways, but I panic a little bit, and then I'm getting a lucky rebound. But you don't want to rely on that luck. You want to make sure you're going through and you're using more clinical chances, okay? That's going to be our first big opportunity of the game. We're going to go through in the middle here. Once again, just seeing what we can line up. Right now, we go across, and this was just beautiful play, in my opinion. This was just a great play. Okay, so once again, it comes down to thinking ahead, thinking in the future. That's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, let me back away slightly and show you guys the triangle thought process in my head. Okay, right now we're gonna go through the concept of the triangle passes and how we can use it in our game. So in this situation, just like I mentioned earlier, we want to be thinking ahead, right? So I now know I want to get the ball right here into this player here, but instead of getting the ball right into him, what's going to happen then is the defender's going to close him down. So instead, I'm going to pass the ball into this defender here. Even though he's in, not the best area, I'm going to pass the ball there to distract the defenders. I'm then going to shield the ball and then do a nice little through ball inwards, okay? So this is my goal in game. Let's see what happens. So I play the ball in. You see right there, right here, this is really important. We're not trying to turn the defenders, okay? If I was to go upwards here, the defender is more than likely going to stop me. So I'm going to shield the ball. We open up the space and then a nice little through ball in, and then we're able to score the goal. So let's go back and play that in fast motion, okay? It's all about that shielding. So we go through right here. Shield the ball. I can see the space already opening up. Once the space is opened up, you can see he doesn't commit. The space opens up and it's an easy finish from there. So make sure in those scenarios you think ahead. You don't just play one passes. Think ahead and try to get the next 2 or 3 passes at a time. It makes it a lot easier when making opportunities to score goals. And that's exactly what happens. Once again, we go inwards. So we go through. In this scenario, we use the player switch, okay? Player switch with 1. And now what I normally do here is I like to just bring my player out, distract with him, and then play a quick pass. So we go through, quick pass inwards. Once again, we go across, one more pass, and that's a beautiful shot there. Unfortunately, doesn't go in, but just a great play. And you're seeing it in all these opportunities. It's all about the quick pass, one more inwards. Darwin Núñez goes in, fantastic shot into the right corner. All of these opportunities, all of these goals we are scoring, it really comes down to those quick passes. Now, a lot of this gameplay was from lower divisions when I was starting. Now, some of these are from Foot Draft and stuff like that, but as we progress, you can see, even when you have players that aren't meta, the reason why I like this style of play is because it gives your team like unity and it allows you to play in a way where you don't have to rely on your meta players. Let me explain what I mean. When I'm playing with Mbappe, I don't need to play like this. With Mbappe, I can kind of run past, do one quick pass, and we're good to go. But when you have players like Kobbie Mainoo, right? Evolution. He's not the best player in the world, but I'm a United fan. I want him in my team. This way, you can see right now, look, with these quick passes, it just allows players like that to progress. You don't have to rely on this individual skill because players like that can work in this system. Let's go through this again. Lamine Yamal plays the ball in with Kobbie, okay? Right here. If I had Mbappe, I could absolutely just run in that space, but I don't have the same confidence in Kobbie Mainoo. So we go in, inwards. Look at that. Now we take our time, go inwards again. Núñez gets a shot off, okay? This next pass here, look at this. Mainoo into the middle into Bruno. Bruno goes through. It's a 1-2 here. I'm going to press L1, and all I'm doing is dragging the defenders away. So L1 pass there. I can see him making the run. One more pass into Núñez. You can see he makes the run again. We go inwards, and it's a fantastic shot there. Unfortunately, I just go a little bit wide. But you can just see the fast passes is a great way to score more goals in FC 25. Again, with Mainoo here, we're going through. It's a fantastic goal. Now, when I'm playing, I'm not just relying on this. Like I said earlier, we're getting a bunch of clips here, right? So sometimes it's individual brilliance, but a lot of the time, it really is just down to my team playing together, pushing together. My biggest advice, my biggest tip is using the forward run feature. If you guys don't know what it is, we'll show you the next clip. It's using the L1 button, or what is it for PlayStation? It's LB or L1. LB or L1, that's it. And what you could do is when you press that, your players make the forward run. You see Griezmann's making that forward run. It's because I pressed L1, okay? So when I press L1 and pass the ball with him, let me show you right now. If I press L1 with Griezmann as I'm passing the ball, that signifies to Griezmann, once you've passed the ball, make a forward run. So I now know with Neymar, when I pass the ball, I can then do a through ball into space and it'll be a nice little triangle. You see that triangle? That's the ball we're trying to make here, okay? If you press R1, he'll come closer. He'll call the defender close up. Look at this. We go through. Even though I don't use Griezmann here, he's just occupying that space if needed. So one, it drags the defenders out, and two, it acts as an extra option, okay? So we go through again, just like that Crespo shields, but we have that extra space. The extra space is very, very useful in these scenarios. We go through again, look at that. Nice touch with Neymar. We go inwards, and it's a fantastic goal. A lot of these opportunities just comes from making time. Look at this. We go through with Haaland. We go inwards. I see a couple of options in the middle here. We're going to go backwards. Sometimes going backwards is fine. We go inwards. Look at that. Griezmann turns around. It's a fantastic goal, and that's going to be it for this video. We got one more attack here, and overall I think just creating space with attacking runs is so important. And we're going to go through this one goal again and kind of highlight this, and then we'll end it there. Okay, so let me back away and we'll go into this last goal in detail. The way I like to do these videos, I like to just go through a lot of clips, and then a few of them I like to go into a bit more detail. The rest of them I like to just play them out. Let me know how you guys like it. Do you guys like it like a bit more in detail like I'm doing now? Do you guys like every clip in detail? Do you guys like just some? Let me know and I'll try to work around it. Okay, let's go through this attack. So right now we have Mendy in the ball. We're going to play the ball inwards to our midfielder. We've got Bellingham here. So right now we've got a few runs, okay? So the first most obvious run for me is my left winger. I can see the space in for a through ball, and my left winger here has actually got quite a lot of pace, okay? So this is really useful in knowing your team and knowing its strength. So I know if I get the ball out wide here, I've got I've got Morgan and Smith out there as well. I'm actually playing in a 4-2-4 in this scenario. So you can see I've got my two midfielders, then I have my four attackers. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to lose a counter attack here. So we're going to play the ball inwards, and then I'm going to use the over-attacking midfield I've got and the attack I've got to kind of just try to annoy them and try to pass inwards. So we go through. Now, this is where I would say the decision making is really crucial, okay? One thing I like to do is I like to look at my my opponent and see who are they controlling, because for me, that gives away their plan, right? Because he's controlling this player here, I can see they started to commit towards me. As soon as they started to commit towards me, I go for the pass inwards. So now I got the pass inwards. As the ball's getting received, okay, I can see something interesting. I can see Morgan. As the ball's getting this way, Smith's getting the ball here, I can see Morgan's making an attacking run. So I'm just thinking right now, if I get the ball here, Morgan makes that run inwards, I'm pretty sure Morgan can get through this middle here before this defender catches up. So that's what I'm kind of betting on right now. So we're going to take our time. We're going to go through. The ball's going to come in, and I can see that space open up a little bit. And I'm like, right, I don't think the normal through ball will work here. So straight away, this is just based on kind of instincts in the game. I don't think the normal through ball will work right now because of the space. I'm like, maybe it will, maybe it won't. There's not a lot of space there between the defenders. So I'm going to go for an over the top. I'm just hoping Morgan has the pace to get through. So we go for the over the top, and you can see, because I did the over the top there, Morgan's able to run into space. He's got more pace than the rest of them, goes through, great strength there, and then he's able to finesse into the right corner. So it really comes down to the strength of your team and understanding what to do in those split-second decisions in those scenarios. Let's go through that one more time and just see how it looks in fast motion, okay? So we're going to forward it to that specific goal. Okay, perfect. Let's go through. Where was it? I think it was the next clip here. Yeah, perfect. So we go through, like I said, left wing's got space. We go inwards. Right now, ball into Smith. I see Morgan making the run. Nice little over the top ball. As soon as I'm in this scenario, I have one goal on my mind, okay? One clear vision. It's going to be the finesse shot with her right foot into the right corner. So all I'm trying to do is get a touch away from the defender, Even if I fall down now, it's probably going to be a penalty. We go through, finesse into the right corner, and that's going to be a goal. And that's all we need to do to score in FC 25. Create chances using those fast attacking runs and understanding your team. If Morgan was left-footed, unless he had a 3-star weak foot, I would have maybe played it a bit different, or I would have expected the outside foot. It really depends on your team. So make sure you utilize that in your gameplay. And that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. That was going to be how to create chances using quick passes to create chances with fast. I can't even speak English. That was not what I said. Anyways, that's quick passes, fast passes with teams while attacking. We have a few more videos lined up for you guys for the next few days. We've got intercepting the passes tomorrow we're going to be working on. Then the second man press, how to defend. Then we got wings, playing out wide, how to beat defenders on the wing. We've got skill moves. We've got quick passes, in the box skill moves, and then we've got some passes tutorials. So we've got 8 more videos lined up for the next few days. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I know I've been lacking on the uploads. If you guys didn't know, I also have a COD channel, which I primarily run. That's my main game. FIFA is something I've always loved football and FIFA and stuff, so I've kind of wanted to do that on the side. It's a little bit difficult to run both. Black Ops 6 just came out as well, so I've been kind of prioritizing that, but we are going to be back. I'm still going to be uploading FIFA videos as well, so we're going to start today. I also have a second FIFA channel, which is going to be player reviews. So if you guys want my opinions on players, meta players, who you guys should build around, whether they're worth it or not, make sure to check out that channel. The link will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.